Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Emmett.
And Meg.
And today we're doing WandaVision episode 7 breakdown. There's very much to break down because a lot of stuff is just revealed.
Yeah.
But we start out. I saw this thing on Twitter and it played all of the previously on WandaVisions in a row, and Wanda's voice over time gets gradually unenthusiastic. It's previously on WandaVision. Previously on WandaVision. Previously on WandaVision.
It's cool.
Yeah. This episode was Modern Family / The Office.
Yeah, a little bit. Not like that.
I was they're pretty much the same thing.
Style-wise.
Yeah, but Wanda was really funny. Billy is keeps talking about when he comes up to their room, he's having noises in his head, his head is noisy.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But then Wanda notices that things are changing back.
Yeah, they're changing through different decades.
Yeah.
As we're also watching her have a quarantine staycation day, she seems to be unraveling a little bit. And on the milk carton, did you see it said missing child? And then at the end, her kids were missing.
Yeah. Pretty clever.
Pretty clever.
And then we see what happened to everyone in the Sword headquarters. They all got turned into a carnival.
Yeah, Vision wakes up. It's daytime now, and he's at the carnival, and Darcy is tied up. Called that.
And the thing that was in the TV on her poster is her costume as the circus. She's an escape artist because she was handcuffed to the car. And I thought it was funny that she was just she just broke out of it. And Vision ends up reviving her back with his powers. Yeah,
he very quickly makes her realize who she is, and they get out of there quickly.
Yeah. And then the boys mention Uncle P. She's like, I do not know that man. That is not your uncle. Which is very interesting.
Yeah, and we don't really see him the entire episode besides the post-credit scene, but...
I wonder what Wanda thinks. She didn't really go into detail about it.
Yeah.
And she kept talking about she doesn't have any of the answers.
She doesn't have any answers. She's saying everything is meaningless. Agnes walks in just when she needs her and offers to take the kids.
But she knew. She was like, hey Agnes, before Agnes even came in.
Yeah, she didn't even turn around. Agnes took the kids for
the
day.
She talked about biting a kid before. That was funny. Mm-hmm. And when Wanda was talking to the interviewee, and he was like, well, don't you think this is what you deserve? And she was like, you're not supposed to talk.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I wish I had any commentary on that.
So I guess that was Agnes?
I guess she made that happen.
I guess maybe to help her further unravel.
Yeah. Hayward wants to use Vision as a weapon. What for, we don't know.
Yeah, but that was the whole reason
his main motivation
for coming, because Wanda stole the body that he had been trying to get back to life, and then Wanda brought him back to life for him, so he was just trying to get Vision's body back. And they found that out through Project Cataract. We finally get to this hill where we're going to meet the aerospace engineer, and... It's
Major Goodner.
Yeah.
And we don't know who that is. She might have some comic, significance in the comics. We're not really sure who that is.
Okay, so there isn't anything.
Okay, so from our research, Major Goodner does not have any significance in the comics. Which is very interesting, because I kind of built that up.
They really did it. They
over
released,
2 episodes.
Yeah, and they released a statement from Teyonah Parris saying, she was like, I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait to see your guys' reaction to the aerospace engineer. Maybe she was just saying that because she was like, it's so funny how big of a deal you guys are making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe they will have.
I feel bad for whoever played Major Goodner.
Yeah.
They're oh. Everyone's like, oh.
She's like, it's me, but no one knows.
It's just me, but no one knows.
Everyone's like Reed Richards, and she's like,
hey, we brought this tank.
Yeah. But then the tank comes. It's a huge. It's not like a tank. It's like a truck, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a
space rover.
A space rover truck thing that's supposed to get her through the wall. It's supposed to sail right through. She wears an entire astronaut suit. I don't know how they did this in a day, Like, I don't even know how fast that was. But they built this thing in a suit, and
I think they already had it. They were like, this is our best space rover, something like that.
This is our best space rover.
I don't know.
So Monica crashes into the wall and was not sailing through, and she had to climb out quickly.
Like, Jimmy Woo just knew that she was going to do that.
Yeah, Jimmy knew, which was
funny.
weird. And then she was wearing, like, that cap thing. In the first shot, she was like, bye.
Oh,
and then the next shot, all of her hair was, like, out and perfect.
Yeah.
And it was just funny. But whatever.
Also,
they needed the hair out for, like, that whole,
it was kind of funny when, like,
sequence.
Steve ran into it. It just looked kind of funny to me.
But it was really, really cool.
That was a really
It was
cool
very
sequence.
exciting. I had one tear come down just because.
Really? You did?
Yes, I did. Just because it was really exciting when her eyes.
Yeah. But we get another Captain Marvel, Maria voices.
Voiceover.
She's hearing Maria and she's hearing Carol. Something
I think
had to go on.
Nick Fury also talked too.
Really?
Yeah.
Something had to go on. Like, something has
No,
to
definitely. Stuff went down.
Like, why is when they're handing out kids, they gave your mom the toughest one. Why is that the line she keeps hearing?
Yeah.
I just wonder why. And it's not just her mom talking, it's Carol too. Obviously Carol has had a big influence on her, but like,
yeah, but
I still want to know.
She must have like had interactions with her beyond the movie. So, well, I'm excited to see what that is.
Yeah.
But her eyes glow blue.
Yeah. That's
really
her eyes
pretty.
glow blue after she hears her Carol talk. The toughest kid line.
Yeah.
And like all of her forms come together and she's like, and I was like,
yeah, it was so exciting. And when she gets through, she can see.
She sees like.
It kind of looks like she's seeing energy waves.
I thought at first it was just like, from being in the broadcast, she could see the energy or just like it was affecting her.
Yeah.
But that you did bring up a good point.
Well, in the comics, her power is
Yeah.
that she can turn herself into any type of energy on the electromagnetic spectrum. Hence the name Spectrum. I feel like that's probably what they were trying to allude to, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go exactly with her powers.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
What that's going to be. She obviously is aware that something's different, but she's not sure exactly how to control it yet.
Darcy and Vision have like a recap of Infinity War.
Yeah, Darcy's trying to get Vision up to speed on everything that he can't remember.
Yeah.
And they're on the way back home, and Wanda is causing things to not make him come back home. But from seeing the rest of the episode, it was probably Agatha or Agnes being like, I'm trying to control your wife, so I don't need you coming home right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they talk about Jarvis, they talk about Ultron, and being killed twice, and Wanda having to watch. Just like a good old recap, and like, I guess that would take a toll on someone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like no one really paid attention to that when it actually was happening.
Vision's interviews were funny.
I liked when he scratched his ear. It was like metal sounding.
Yeah. And Monica finally shows up at the house, and they have a little showdown.
Yeah.
And Wanda thinks she's going to overpower her very quickly, but Monica has some little power.
She like the
emergence.
superhero landing.
Superhero landing with some glowing happening.
Some blue energy. Yeah.
Yeah. The line about
she's like
you don't want to be seen as the villain, and she's like, maybe I already am.
Yeah, and I was like, that was another moment.
Yeah.
It's like they're really just going for it.
Yeah. It seems like she might be kind of getting through to Wanda a little bit. They're relating about losing a loved one who's very close to them.
Yeah. But Monica's like, I can't control it, so I just have to accept it because it's my truth.
And like, you have to accept it too.
Yeah, but Wanda is not.
Agnes shows up and whisks her away. Wanda is in the house, right?
Yeah. I want to know the significance of. I'm sure the bunny has the significance. I'm sure the bug on the curtain has significance. Agatha was like, oh, they must be playing in the basement. Like she wanted her to go down there.
Yeah. I caught that the second time.
She goes down there, and it turns into like a dungeon, kind of like ruiny.
Yeah, right when she walks into the dungeon, it changes into the film screen size.
It looked like the place Thor was when he was having his vision in Ultron.
I didn't think of that specifically, but now that you say that, yeah. All of a sudden it just felt very like MCU.
Mystical, yeah.
Like back, we're in a movie again.
True.
It was very different from
and
everything.
And there was a shelf in the room, and I don't know about you, but like the Crown of Surtur.
Oh.
It looked like that from Ragnarok.
I noticed that. I just thought it was very like demon devil like.
And then there was some book.
Mephisto.
It's got to have some significance.
Yeah.
Because it was glowing and.
Seems like maybe that's what Agatha uses or something.
Yeah, that's when Agatha came in after the shot of the book, and then we have a fun little theme song for Agatha. She's like, well, she reveals her identity. She's like, I'm Agatha Harkness.
I'm glad she just said
the name's Agatha Harkness.
Yeah, and then we go into the Agatha all along, which was really funny.
And we see all the shenanigans she's been up to in every episode.
But we still are waiting. There's gonna be another big character reveal. They said.
Doctor Strange.
I'm assuming it would be Doctor Strange.
You know, Captain Marvel doesn't sound as far-fetched anymore.
I know. And also, I just watched Doctor Strange. Do you remember the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange?
Yeah, with more
deer or something.
Yeah.
More.
I was about to say Mordu, but that's the bear from Brave.
They set him up to be like the next villain. Yeah. He hasn't been in anything.
I don't think they'll disregard that though.
But maybe he might like show up or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like to lead into Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That little cave seemed very magical and like if we got magic stuff going on, he could be helping.
Yeah. This episode we get a post-credit scene. And it seemed as though Monica was following Agatha and Wanda, and she was like snooping around the house. And she, for some reason, the car, I don't know why, but it has to have significance for me.
The color was so strange.
It was so strange, and it was like directly in the shot, like blocking some parts. It must mean something. She like looks in the door, and then she's like, oh wait, there's a storm cellar. And she opens it, and there's like traces of Agatha's powers. Pietro's there, fake Pietro. He says, Snooper's gonna snoop. And then it ends. One of my biggest questions is, obviously, Pietro is bad, and the twins are gone.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing from this episode is where are the twins? They need to be okay.
Not good.
And I need them to exist outside of Westview, like, after this show. And I just don't know how that's going to happen, but I need that to happen. And is Vision ever going to get there? Like, he flew away.
Oh yeah, we never saw him. I wonder if Vision going to make it out of the show? I don't know if Vision's going to make it out of the show.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. He might have to make a sacrifice again.
And then that's why Multiverse of Madness happens. It seems as though Agatha is the mastermind and Pietro / Mephisto / whoever that is her like henchman. Like either they switched it around or they're just trying to throw us off again.
I feel, well, in the Agatha All Along thing, she was like using magic to make Pietro go to the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is she the mastermind behind all this? She had a theme song, and she was doing everything.
No, I feel like there's definitely someone else.
Who's controlling Agatha as well?
I don't think he's controlling Agatha, but I think, like, Agatha is doing this for that person. Or, like, following someone else's orders, because I feel like the Agatha All Along was funny. It was just very obvious, you know? It's like they were like, haha. But also, there's still 2 more episodes.
There's 2 more episodes. They might just be like normal now. I don't know. What other sitcoms are there going to be? Now
that Wanda is like under whatever spell that Agatha put her under, maybe she won't be able to like put it into a broadcast like she's been doing.
Yeah.
Plus, Hayward at the beginning said that they weren't getting a broadcast anymore.
Oh, really?
On the outside. So that's why I was like, why is this still in the sitcom form, really?
Anyway, thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Bye.